she's being treated. She just come in, and you've been riding with me for this long, and she's in a leader position automatically.
That's true. Because
you took that out on Aya, though.
Yeah. I took it out on Aya.
And so with that energy that you had, you know, you was holding it in. When I took her to the river today, I took her to the waterfalls, and y'all all wanted to go. But I was like, no, I'm taking her by herself, by myself, by herself, right? And then so you felt jealous. And Aya, what about you?
Yeah, I felt a little jealous, but then I thought about it. I was like, I went back to when I first came, and I got the treatment that you did. So I was like, that's foolish of me to do that to you, because I want you to feel comfortable. I don't want you to be like, have the bad experiences that I had. So I want to like, be like, you know, leave that shit at the fucking door. Make her feel comfortable, make her feel welcome. Don't come at her with none of that ill feelings and stuff like that. I don't want to do.
Why are you jealous though?
Because I feel like it brings up feelings of me being not special, or you know, because I see the way that he takes time with you and talks with you, and then you guys communicate with each other and you laugh. He takes you out on walks and, you know, to look at the stars and stuff like that, and then it triggers me. And then I say to myself, like, why have I never had that ever with anyone that I was dating? So then that's the question that I ask myself. Why is that? And that's why I took a look into my Venus, and I explained to y'all about, I feel like I'm not here for that. Because of my Venus being in Aries, I feel like I'm, you know, supposed to, like, I'm trying to word it, but I'm like kind of like be like alone, like not for like romance or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how other people get. It's just coming to accept what I'm here to do, and accept my program.
So these are the problems of polygamy. How about you? What you feel, Pluto?
Yeah, I had the same thoughts, especially.
Really? You?
I just handle my stuff differently.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't know you had the same thoughts.
Yeah, like when you would take her walking.
Tell everybody to get off the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Off the Wi-Fi!
You gonna tell me?
You were talking.
They just said.
Go ahead.
I feel like we all want that connection with you, and like for you to do that with us, and like be in that position to like, you know, be by your side like that and really like rock with you. So I did have those feelings of like jealousy, and I was like, dang, she getting attention. And I was thinking of the time when I got it, and I was like, damn, like I should have really appreciated when I did get it, because it's like when you see someone else doing it, it's like, dang, you kind of feel some type of way. And that's why I really want you to like, you say you feel more comfortable now, but like really like appreciate it, and like don't resist at all. And yeah, when you took it to the waterfall, you said something about my face. I was like, damn.
Huh?
You was like, why your face look like that? Why you look like that? I was like, dang, like I can't hide it. Yeah, I was like, look at me, and I was like, waterfall, what? But yeah, I expressed it like I wrote it out, like I dealt with it. I made sure I didn't leave it in. But yeah, I just gotta I've been trying to keep thinking positive and just being in the now and trusting you and what you're doing, just staying in my place, knowing my role and trusting you, doing what you need us to do for this moment in time, accepting the now, just keeping a healthy perspective about everything.
What about you, Malia?
For me,
You know we got this phone, man. You gotta speak up.
for me, I suppress my emotions. I don't show and express how I truly feel because I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like to feel like I need somebody I need to depend on somebody. I don't like that, so I keep my stuff bottled up. And I guess the other day when you came and hugged me, I was just stick body, for me, some shit. Because
Why you ain't telling me that, yo?
I talked to Zoca.
Yeah, but you ain't telling me that.
Yeah. And it's just for me, it's something in me that if I feel like you're good, if you look happy, I'm gonna let that be. You know what I'm saying? I let people in relationships.
Nobody can hear y'all. They're saying they can't hear you.
In relationships, I let people be them. I let people express their energy.
In relationships? This is your relationship. What are you talking about?
Let me stop saying it like it's not my relationship.
Yeah, but that's how you talking.
I'm thinking not about this. I'm thinking about this, but I'm my mind.
And why are you putting this with that and that and this? That's crazy. That don't even make no sense,
in
yo.
this relationship, I feel that you're good, you're happy. I don't want to intrude. I don't want to mess that up, so I kind of suppress my energy.
So you be phony?
No, I don't be phony because
I'm just saying, y'all need to exercise them demons. It's called an exorcist. When you got demons inside of you with low vibrational thoughts that are actually affecting our atmosphere, we need to have a meeting. We need to have a real nigga moment and sit and talk to it. It's the only way. It's 3 C's to success, and that's what?
Commitment, communication, consistency.
Say it again?
Commitment, communication, consistency.
All right, so we got to apply that to our relationships and everything we do in life. First of all, you have to be committed to the relationship. Second of all, you have to what? Communicate when you have a problem. And you have to stay consistent. That's it. If you have a problem, don't be petty. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? How this is going to work. That's what everything you do in life, you got to have those 3 C's. You feel what I'm saying to you? So for you not to say nothing to me and it be around in the atmosphere and we just now getting it out, it's been a build-up.
I mean, I talked about it. I just didn't talk about it with you. I didn't get it out and express that how I was feeling to you.
Somebody asks, you Haitian?
Yes.
You are Haitian. So. So y'all feel better that y'all got that out?
Yeah. I feel better. It's
Should you be jealous?
No.
Why not?
You should not be jealous. That's a
Because
programming from the lower self.
Into separation.
Yeah, emotional separation.
You think Zoca don't got what it takes to be your leader?
And I express that to her all the time. She do has what it takes, and that's
why are you whispering?
And that's why I feel that it's like a. And I told her I don't feel like it may be jealousy, but I told her I love how she thinks. I love her mind. I love her point of view about everything, and that's just something I want in myself, and I see in her, but I want it for myself, and I think that's why it's like I get jealousy.
Well, how can you want something that you see is divine that happened on time? Like on some real shit. Zoca came in as an angel type shit at a certain time and place for us. So you couldn't even deny her. Because you already knew that what we were going through as a family with the bullshit, with the distractions. You seen Nana come in and straight distract all these black women, you feel me, as a young woman, and the universe put something else in her place. You feel me, that had the dynamic that had the beauty and everything that's needed, the power that's needed to counteract that energy to get people back on track to the knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? So how can y'all ever let that? I'm saying I'm glad y'all expressing it and y'all realize like, yo, but we understand the mission. This is divine, blase blah, but just to get it out, not to take it out on each other, because I see y'all popping off at each other.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you feel about it, Zoca?
I feel it's a whole lot of different thoughts, but my thoughts really aren't concerning myself because I see I'm coming into a new group of feminine energy, and it's like, how am I affecting them? I'm thinking more on the terms of how their emotions are. And then still dealing with my own, coming into this new role that I'm supposed to fill these shoes in, knowing what I'm supposed to do. So taking that on and then still trying to be compassionate, because I'm an Aries, and then I can be like, well, I've never been in your shoes, so I can't say I feel it.
Right.
I feel you. I don't. But I know I will. One day feel how you guys are feeling. But since I'm the new one, how we all have been the new one before, I'm not seeing it from you guys' perspective. But I like how you guys can see it from both sides and are still giving me a good, positive. It's always been positivity. Even if there is a problem, we always, like, we've been doing this. This is the first time
How you back?
it's the first time doing it with Baba in the room. So I like that we're able to still have these conversations and emotions because I never want us to, like, because I kind of felt like when I was leaving, you guys were going to talk and get into how you guys are feeling. I already felt it, especially like once I left. I was like, they're going to talk about it. So coming back, I tried to be like cool, you can even still kind of feel like the little energy as we were sitting at the table.
Yeah.
So it's just all about trying to, like, get out of our head, even though that's where we are. But I see you guys, like what you guys are saying, and I'm taking it in, like, so when I'm in that position, I can still do the same thing, and I just talk. You feel?
Yeah.
But I appreciate what you're saying. I do, because I know you guys have to go through this. Like, it's not easy.
No, it's not.
This journey is very difficult.
Yeah. It's simple knowledge, but it's like really hard. Like, like you have to apply it, and you can be so strong as you want, but if you don't apply that shit to your life, you won't come nowhere. Like, you can't. And it's like
Can you speak up, yo?
I'm happy that we have this conversation, like, right now, because I do have to be more constructive with my emotions, because otherwise it will bottle up, and then I will be taking it out on people, like my reflections, which is actually doing it to myself, because look at where I'm at right now. I'm sad, or I was sad about something that I didn't express that was very easy to talk about, but I didn't do it because of my ego, right? My pride. Because I do have Leo energy. I have my sun is in the 5th house. My Mercury's in the 5th house. Yes, I like to express, but if it's something that makes me feel shameful, or something that's gonna make me feel like, ooh, I don't want to be vulnerable, yeah, I'm gonna be.
And I think all of us have that aspect, not in the same planet and sign,
But the
we
same.
We all do that.
Yeah.
We all try to be like, I got it, I'm strong.
Yeah.
The masculinity energy.
Yes, we all have masculine energy. We're all just like,
That generational curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do y'all feel about sharing a man? What's your thoughts on it, Zoca?
it's very new having to deal with a whole bunch of feminine energy, even though it's masculine energy too, but we're all looking at one being. Like, we're in a circle and he's like dead in the middle. So I think it's more so I want an equal balance. I want to have it, I don't want to have it all to myself. I would love, because I know how,
Definitely.
and that's something I have to work on, is sharing.
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah, but do you think that he would be emotionally bonded to maybe one more than the other? That the universe has set it up that way?
That's a fact.
That he would be emotionally bonded to one more than the other. And that would be like the main woman. And then you would have your sister wives. That would help serve the purpose. And you would be the alpha of that pack.
Yes.
How you feel about that?
Being the alpha of the pack, because we're all here for a mission. If we weren't here for a mission, it would be, what's the point for alpha? What's the point to have everything in control for you? So you want to do is petty things, you know? So it is needed. It is it is important, because if we don't have that military type dynamic, it's going to be all over the place.
We have to organize.
Yes.
Yes. And we are healing from a brokenness.
Yes.
And yes, you are. We seen what happened with Nana. How do you feel coming in those shoes? Do you feel like when you met with the same challenges that you'll break like she did?
I think it all goes with keeping the mission before your emotions. So no matter what I'm feeling, if I keep in my head like this is my mind to bring me to my higher self, I'm going to have obstacles that's going to try to bring me back to my lower self. I'm going to have to be like, this is a game at the end of the day. At whatever I'm going through, if it's a straight path, there's going to be shit that's going to be thrown in the path to knock me off my bike. So are you going to get off your bike, go back the other way? Why, when you already did all that? When you already went, what's the point when you went through all that other stuff? So it's like you're going through all that for no reason. No.
You were watching Nana.
Yes.
How many women do you think she discouraged, or she caused to stumble, or maybe give up on the path? And she had inspired a lot of women.
Yes.
You was one of those women.
Yes.
She inspired you. You was watching the whole thing.
Yes.
How do you feel about her giving up and going back to Babylon and living that life now?
When I saw that, it hurt me. I even cried actually, because I was like, dang, like, this is someone I saw myself in. I knew I had qualities. I didn't know her astrological program, but I knew I saw something in her. Like, I do that too. Like, I have a similarity to how she does that. So me seeing that failure, it was like, dang, like, what's going to happen now?
So, a lot of women out there were rooting for her.
I think it over.
To overcome those generational curses at her age. They was giving her knowledge. They was like, go, girl, look, man, we on the other side. We know what's going on over here. This shit ain't nothing to play with. And she just cannot do it. And I know you was one of the people that was like, damn, like she fucked you up with that. I
even tried talking to her. I even tried discussing with her, like. So
you reached out to her?
Yes. Should I come to carbonation? Like, like, I'm really feeling passionate about it, like, but I don't know, because, you know, I'm looking at you in the eyes of an observer. So, and for someone I connected with, the girls here, I didn't really, we weren't in the head position, so I didn't fully know who they were just by their videos. But from her videos, I can see her personality, who she really was. So then I made me gravitate to her. So then me discussing with her, like, is it a good idea for me to go? Like, what are your ideas? Like, I thought since what is her her thought process, right? And she's like, no, don't do it, don't go. And I was like, okay. I fell off a little bit.
So when she left, that made you like fall off a little bit.
Yes.
And you know, many women was watching her.
Yes.
And she got a lot of women feeling like it's okay now. You got a lot of women feeling like it's okay now to stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel to come in to that place and be like, yo, and take the torch from there? Like, okay, this person wasn't strong enough to do it. Do you feel like you're strong enough to face those generational curses that she wasn't able to?
feel like I am.
and push yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I am because I want to put that in the universe. I'm not going to put anything less than what I believe I can be.
Right.
So I'm always going to give myself the greater, what I know.
Were you disappointed in her?
Yes. Yes.